We're going to make a funnel. Start from the very beginning, and this is going to be slow because the purpose of the funnel is to catch the email of the person. The funnel, the email catcher, and the lead magnets, they actually fail a lot. Why do they fail? When you make a lead magnet or you make a sales funnel, you should have solved the problem of the person you're making it for. An example, this onion. Can you save money by planting food at home? That's the problem. Then have you tried planting an onion for 20 days at home? Have you done it? Or did you watch a video and convince yourself, oh, it's so easy? I watched that video. At first, the plant was growing, the roots were there, and then it started to grow. And then after 16 days, you have leaves. And on day 12 and day 20, you can now harvest scallions or onion leaves. And you watched this video and you told yourself, I can do that. I have done it. No, you haven't. So at least I spent 20 days growing the onions at home. So when you start making that lead magnet, the funnel for these people who wants to save money by planting at home, that's the problem, then you can say, I've solved that before. I planted an onion at home and I know that I harvested. So if you have done that at the very least, then your lead magnet will be better because you now understand, oh, I have to do so much effort to plant, but if I plant 7 of these, a lot of these, and then you'll have a lot of greens at the end of 20 days. Now, here is a sample real process. As I said, growing an onion in a jar, a YouTube video will skip most of the steps that you need. How do I know it skips? Because I asked the AI, tell me what this video skipped. And it told me. I show you the checklist that the AI made for me, the whole process of growing that onion at home. Here it is. We had the conversation, and this is the step by step. Question: who would be interested in planting their own onions at home to grow the greens for free? People are those who don't want to buy the greens, they want to study how it is to save money by planting, or they just want to learn how to plant. Now, that's what I asked the AI. Again, what am I doing? I'm researching. Now, here's the bad infographic that the AI made for my ebook, which I will make as a lead magnet. So, what is wrong with the infographic? You don't know it because you haven't watched the video. This one is supposed to be sliced horizontally, see? And the AI is slicing it vertically like that. It's having a hard time. But the rest is correct. Only the cutting part is wrong. Why am I showing this to you? These are parts of your lead magnet. Part 1 is the text, right? Part 2 are these. So the part lead magnet, this one. Part 2 would be the picture, the graphic picture, this one. If I can make it better, I can put it inside the ebook that I made. Now, so I'm slowly showing to you the parts of the lead magnet and even the process of developing it through the AI. And here's the cover of the ebook, which I did a fight with the AI and I lost. This is the ebook cover that the AI made for my how to plant green onion scallions at home. These are parts of your lead magnet. So before even making a funnel, you'll have to have all of these things. And before you can have all of these things, you'll have to wrestle with the AI, for example, or Canva to teach it how to horizontally cut an onion. Here's a text intro for all of the above. Why? Because when you make a funnel, you need to introduce that thing that you're trying to sell or give away. This is a giveaway, by the way. This is not, you're not going to sell this thing. So a lead magnet is free. It's a giveaway. Here for your lead magnet page, also known as landing page. So the title is Stop Throwing Away Free Food. And these are too long, but and there's another one, turn your kitchen trash into edible treasure. So these are the words you're going to put inside the funnel. So when people see it, they will say, oh, I like that. And obviously you will have to show this one too, because that's the ebook cover. And obviously when they click through, you will show them the actual ebook, which hopefully contains diagrams like this, which is correct. and finished diagrams like this. Well, remove that part and leave this. That actually works out. So that's just the first part of your funnel making, which is, sorry, that's the wrong one, which is text intros, ebook covers, and all of that stuff. So nobody has actually taught you guys this. Everything I made was made by AI. The images, the diagrams, the introduction text, and actually the ebook itself. I chatted with the AI, and it told me the process of planting this. Now, all of above, we call them the freebie. So people will give you their email address to you. Now, if they do give the email address, it means they're interested in the topic, which is growing the scallions at home. If they don't give the email address to you, then that's good because you're only looking for people who are interested in this topic. If they're interested in insurance, they should not be giving their email address to you because this has nothing to do with insurance. Is planting at home, stuff like this, something to do with saving money? Yes. So are people interested in saving money going to subscribe to you? Probably yes. But probably those also who just really want to learn how to plan. So it depends. If they're interested, then they will subscribe to you, which is what you want. The lead magnet is the freebie. So that's why. So why is it a freebie? Because that people with this problem will want to get for free first. What is the problem of the person? They go to the YouTubes. They watch something like this. Oh, I want to do that. So the person who owns this channel should be offering what? What? Should be offering this ebook. Instead of showing off how to, they show this is like 30 seconds time lapse. They don't actually show you how it's done. So if they offer this ebook, which contains this text, which contains this AI generated diagram, then they will be able to collect the email of the viewers of this video. Do you get it? So this is how you create a video, and with the actual content of the video, you are saying, hey, you want to do it yourself? I made this guide for you. You can call it guide, not ebook. So that's the psychology of that. They want to get it for free from you because the problem is, yeah, your time lapse is 30 seconds, but growing this takes 20 days. I want to see the entire process. So they can get the ebook from you. They get it from you for free because this is what people call value. You're giving them value. The video is valuable, but the step by step is way more valuable than that. Later, they will try to buy from you because you have given them value. This thing that they will buy from you is related to this freebie, which is growing onion scallions at home. So, Jomar, what are the other things that they will buy? Well, this part is the monetization part, which is like in the future, but I will go through it anyway. So let's say you have made 20 different videos of planting things at home. So you make a guide on how to plant 20 different expensive food at home. Like potatoes are expensive, for example. Asparagus is expensive, so you teach them how to do that in the ebook format. Okay. How about you make a longer video of how you did the 20 different one, and then that's what you sell, the longer step-by-step video. Instead of a PDF, this ebook thing is a PDF, you now sell, this is for free, but you now sell a video for 20 plants. Oh, here's some other things you can sell, which is like home planting Zoom. So what does that mean? You go on a Zoom call with them, and then you teach them how to do it in a Zoom call, which is more expensive because it needs your time live. Now, if it's a live seminar, home food garden live seminar, they can also buy this from you as well. Okay. Now, this is the actual thing that they sell, believe it or not. When you are in a gardening Facebook or YouTube account, they sell potting mixture. What is that? If your readers and watchers, reviewers are living in homes and condominiums, they have no soil that's good for planting, and you're teaching them planting, not just like in water, but in really small pots, you can sell them potting mixture. Where am I going to get that? Well, we're suppliers. Shopee. You buy from Shopee cheap and you sell them to these people for a higher price because they like you, they're following you. Right? That's an example. Another example would be seed collections. Again, from suppliers, you buy them from suppliers, Amazon, Shopee, whatever. And then they will not buy directly from Amazon, Shopee because they don't trust those. They trust you because you have the video and you've given them value. So that is how you can make money from these. Now, I would like to show you finally more examples of lead magnets because it's staring you in the face. Are you still okay there? You might be saying, you are so slow. Um, we haven't made the funnel yet, correct? I did promise to teach you how to make funnels in the slowest way possible. And believe it or not, this is how to make a funnel. You don't go to systeme and say create funnel because you have none of the ingredients. I just went through the ingredients. Finally, let's show you another set of lead magnets, right? Because I just gave you some. Here it is. You did not see the following. What is the AI I used to make the images? Because it's not an ordinary AI. Number two, what are the prompts I used to make all the text? The ebook text, the guide text, the introduction text used for the funnel. You don't know that. And how did I find out what are the skips done by the video in, planting this? What are the prompts? Okay. And finally, you don't know how I'm able to use this expensive image generation AI without paying anything. You also don't know that. So all of these things are called gaps. These are gaps. These three things are gaps because you didn't see them, but I showed you the result. Now I showed you this one, which I used an AI. I showed you this one, which I used an AI. And I showed you the introduction text, which I used an AI. So if you want to see all of those things, how I made the images, how I made the introduction text, how I made the ebook for, the infinite scallion hack, then all you need to do is make sure you subscribe to my funnel. Then you can get the AIs I used. You can get the AI scripts and prompts that I used to create all of this for free. So this shows, if you subscribe after this video, this shows you're, number one, interested in AI prompts for funnels. Number two, you're interested in making funnels or lead magnets. That's it. So now if you're only interested in planting food at home and you don't care about the AI, then you won't subscribe. So how does one get how do you get the prompts? All right, that ends my presentation tonight. Making a lead magnet, developing the introduction text to the lead magnet cover, mindset, like why make a lead magnet like that? What problem am I solving? How did I develop the lead magnet? You saw that all in the step one of making a funnel. I know it's kind of surprising. You might say, so that's how you make a funnel? Yeah, you make a funnel by identifying the problem first, doing your research first, and then you develop the lead magnet with a bigger understanding of who's going to get it. So you can solve their small problem first, and then you can sell something later. This is a funnel that I'm going to show you how to make in the next episode. But there's two funnels we're going to make. One is the food prompts funnel. We're going to make the funnel for this one as well for the next two episodes. Both of them, of course, will be done slowly. Now, let me know in the comments, please, if I did it too fast. Was I slow enough? Let me know. I am desperate for your comments because I don't know if I was able to do it slow enough because I speak past. I know. So you need to tell me in a complete sentence, you are very slow. You are too fast for me. Because my goal was really to go slow. That was the slow purpose there. You see that bonus slow funnel session? The whole thing is about being slow. Okay, the whole thing. Slow progress in your online business, slow funnel session. I wanted to know. So let me know. Thank you so much for joining me and God bless everyone. I will end not by stopping, but by saying something about the saint because today is the feast day. Si Saint Sebastian, probably the only saint with a naked upper body, So, So ito si Hi Lynn, hi Dennis. His feast day is today. And what he's trying to tell us It says he's been tied to this pole and he's been pierced by so many arrows. The problem being he did not die. This pole in some depictions is like that. So he's hanging from the pole. It's not like a pillar like that. Somebody who also became a saint took care of him and he was able to live again, to to recover. And then when they found out about it, they killed him by hit with the blunt thing and he died. Why are the Catholics celebrating his feast day today? He is a Roman centurion, soldier. Everybody knows Hitler, right? He is nothing compared to the Roman Emperor Nero, really evil one. And the Roman Emperor after Nero, Diocletian. Remember, Dio means two, is the second one, is evil. To show you how evil these people are, they hate the Christians. He marries a boy and then kills him. So evil. Aside when he burned Rome, he also is famous for killing Christians. Then after him, when he died, comes Diocletian. You've never heard of him, but this is a witness to how cruel they are. You will die very slowly if you're hit by arrows. Yes? Bleed very slowly. And this is after the crucifixion. Well, so he used to be a favorite of Diocletian. That's the problem there. Kilala siya, the emperor. And then when the emperor found out he's secretly helping the Christians so that they won't die, he gives them food and stuff. He was reported and then he was punished by arrows. He didn't die from the arrows. The reason why we're showing him that is because he survived. He was protected by God. So you might think you're suffering right now because your progress of online business is slow. This is nothing compared to this. This is one of the first martyrs around year 300, I think. Saint Sebastian, one of the first martyrs of the Catholic Church. And something that we can look at when we feel that we are suffering. God has been so merciful to us so much, giving us so many graces that we are allowed to suffer in such a cute way. Like, I have been ghosted, suffering. My boss did not give me a raise, suffering. I got increased 3% this year, suffering. Everything is suffering to us. Everything is so cute compared to what the other Christians have suffered. That's one lesson. The question I have for you is, what is the lesson of these small saints that have been forgotten by people? What is the lesson they're telling us? We are so far away from carrying our cross. Yun. So, I will leave you with a cross that you can carry, which is again cute. If you find yourself heavily impatient with anything, like I was in the tricycle waiting for 30 minutes while the tricycle was not doing anything because traffic. Spend the entire time of your waiting, instead of complaining or looking at your phone, and repeat a prayer like Ave Maria. Prayer, Ave Maria. If you get tired of that's really bad though. Don't get tired of Ave Maria. It means Hail Mary. You can also do Our Father, but really, just Ave Maria for the entire time that you are so impatient. And then ask yourself this question, which I will end. If I want to be with my ultimate happiness, that's God. If I want to go to heaven and be with my God, should I appreciate and love and want to talk to God all the time? Or if I go to heaven, can I just Netflix in heaven and ignore God? Ask yourself that question. If I get to heaven and face to face with my most happiest because I am with my creator. That's what Thomas Aquinas says. You're most happiest with your creator. This is your ultimate good, essentially. This is the ultimate happiness. When you're there, should you be shy when talking to God? Or should you learn to go beyond appreciating Ave Marias and the prayers? Just ask yourself that while you're saying Ave Maria for 30 minutes, while you are patiently waiting for something. God bless. This is 5-Minute Mentor. God bless. Wait a minute. You should go and share this to someone right now, please. Get a link and put it somewhere. And there will be an edited version of this, 2 parts, obviously, with all the coughing and ubo removed. And do please put more comments so YouTube says, hey, this is such a nice thing. And favor, if you can tag people, go please tag people who can benefit from this, especially your classmates. And you type the words, sayang you missed it. Yeah. God bless everyone. Please pray for me because I cannot possibly keep talking for an hour. Thank you, Mary Ann, for saying I always admire your persistence. Hoo always inspiring me. Thank you for always receiving the inspiration. And ayusin natin. Thank you, Neil. Thank you, Dennis. Thank you, Lynn of on Next Steps. I want to see new names. Sana yung mga modesty. And of course, for those of you PFF sa mga courses ko, finally, there's air formula. I'll be discussing that next time. God bless. I'll see you guys.